Yeah, there we go. Demon, we're back with some more secret files. Frames were good last time, so to keep me from looking, I'm looking at my right screen right now. I'm gonna minimize this, and hopefully nothing goes wrong. Knock on wood. Now I can look at the camera when I want to say something to chat. The only downside is if anyone says anything, I can't respond. Just gotta get used to looking up, and then I can have that open on the side. Looks like the next SCP is 660. Appendix 0421-2012. Object is in an irregular clay pot with a height of 23 centimeters and a diameter of 28 centimeters. But do not be fooled by its appearance. It is an organism, a womb. Yes, an earthen womb. SCP-660 or SCP-660 may be safely stored in a standard safe deposit box, provided its mouth remains covered with an inert perspex disc and sealed with tamper-proof tape. Log of tests involving human experimentation with SCP-660. Lab report 660-A. I keep changing how I say the identification of SCP-660. I'm just going to refer to it as 660. I believe all SCP designations should, you say each number individually. I'm just lazy, and that's why I say 660. Sample condition: skin flap harvested from the left thigh of the cadaver of D-612. Donor was healthy in all respects prior to death. Sample use: tissue sample left in SCP-660 for 2 months duration. Result: daily biopsies indicate viability of sample. Cell samples taken from tissue graft are cultured into vitro, revealing a predisposition towards precancerous and cancerous growth. Lab report 660-B, sample condition: skin flap harvested from the left thigh of cadaver of D-612. Sample use: tissue sample left in SCP-660 for 2 months duration, then grafted onto the torso of a D-class personnel with the second and third degree burns. The recipient's anomaly testing record had no contradictions with SCP-660. Result: tissue graft takes without complication, healing according to usual steps of adherence. Serum inhibition and revascularization. However, as is common with severe burn cases, the comprised skin barrier led to infection and eventually fatal septic shock. Post-mortem biopsy and analysis indicates skin graft would have returned to full histological structure and function had the recipient survived. Lab report 660-C, sample condition: live member of musculus, house mouse, bulb C strain, acquired for laboratory testing by use of SCP- the consciousness of D-614 was implemented into the specimen. D-614 was chosen for his demonstration resistance to the negative effects of prolonged isolation and sensory deprivation. Sample use: specimen left in SCP-660 for 2 months duration. Result: unusually, SCP- was incapable of restoring D-614's consciousness to its original body. After removal from SCP-660, a computer interface was developed to facilitate two-way communication with D-614. An interview was conducted once D-614 was familiarized with the interface. An excerpt is included below. Dr. Brown, I guess I'll have to take your word for it. And how did that feel? D-614, suffocating and stretching. Dr. Brown, could you be more specific? D-614, how the hell do you think it felt? Even mice need to grow and move and live. Every part of me was straining, but I was stuck. I thought I would explode. Full contents of their interview are classified. An autopsy revealed precancerous growths throughout the mouse's body. Lab report 660-D. Sample condition: right arm lost in traumatic amputation just beneath the elbow. Sample use: D-778 was severely injured in an incident involving SCP- lost limb recovery as part of cleanup operation. Subject would not have survived immediate reattachment surgery due to other injuries involving severe vascular compromise. Severed extremity preserved in SCP-660 in bid to preserve tissue viability. Result: right arm successfully reattached to previous owner. Subject reports return of sensation in fingers of right hand. Contrary to prognosis, due to severe tissue avulsion and nerve damage, sustained an initial injury. Biopsy reveals little to no precancerous cell growths. Transplant ruled a tentative success. D-778 has been retained for further observation. Addendum: human testing with SCP-660 is suspended due to the sudden death of D-778 from teratoma, the malignant transformation. I've seen fetus in fetu before, but never have I had one try to grab my probe during an autopsy. Dr. Grayson, Appendix 07/30/2012. As of today, SCP-660-1 has been neutralized. SCP-660 no longer exhibits any other forms of shapes. It has been classified as safe by the Foundation. Research on SCP-660-1 will be transferred to the Reliquary Research Institute. Details available to personnel with clearance 4/660. So now I believe that was pretty much what is on the wiki. I guess there's nothing special about this one. It's just some work. No. I think I just read all. I don't know, I'm not gonna reread this. I think pretty sure this is just more. This is more detailed than this, but there is some similarities between the two. Submit. Job is done. It's not done. There's another one. Euclid. I'll just drop it all in here first, and then I'll read it. Item number SCP-143. Object Class Euclid. Special Containment Procedures. SCP-143 is to be contained in the valley adjacent to Bioresearch Area 12, an area over 2 kilometers area surrounding SCP-143 for up to 20 kilometers, and all lines of sight from the surrounding hilltops are to be denied public access. SCP-143 is to be watered twice every day on a regular basis via a large sprinkler system. Unless already watered by local precipitation, Personnel are not allowed to enter the enclosure without Level 4 administration clearance, and are advised not to touch any of SCP-143, nor stand beneath them unless wearing proper protective gear. It is important that no one be within the containment area when SCP-143 begins to shed. However, after the shedding has concluded, the collection of the fallen petals for testing purposes has been authorized by the project director. See SCP-143 testing log. Description: SCP-143 is a plantation of 300 specimens of a unique type of tree. The trees are similar in appearance to Prunus ex iodanesis, Japanese sakura, or cherry blossoms. They bear no fruit, and the only known way of reproduction is by careful own root propagation, using cut saplings from an older sample. The petals are light pinkish color, slightly translucent, and with a texture of smooth glass. Care must be taken when handling the petals, as their edges are razor sharp and can easily slice through the flesh if mishandled. The wood and bark are a light grayish color with a texture expected of wood, although the grain is very smooth to the touch. However, the petals and wood of these trees are much harder than most natural or man-made substances, reaching up to 5,000 HB on the Brinell scale, and withstanding temperatures up to 1800 Celsius. The weight to strength ratio surpasses even that of titanium, being some 15% lighter than aluminum. Despite this hardness, the wood and petals are quite supple and are as pliable as most woods are. Both are notoriously difficult to work due to their properties, but under high temperatures upwards of 1500 Celsius, separate pieces are capable of being fused together. They make excellent armor, shielding, and weapons due to the slow growth of the petals. The material is slow to harvest, although the petals are shed roughly or regularly enough, falling from the trees twice every year. Submit. It's pretty cool. Just sifting through the files. Nothing too special about it. Let me curious. Just make sure. I did some things, changed some things in my settings. I just wanted to make sure there's no frames dropping. There should be a way. There we go. I can just open up a window. That way I can just make sure the frames. Now I'll only look on the right. I just don't want drop frames. I want a clean stream. No drops. No frame drops. Clean. Nice and smooth. Item number, SCP-261, Object Class, Safe. Special Containment Procedures. Any access to SCP-261 must be approved by staff with Level 2 security clearance or higher. Any and all items dispensed by SCP-261 must be recorded along with the amount of money entered and the amount of time elapsed between uses. Currently, SCP-261 may be used only 10 times in a 24-hour period, with no transaction exceeding the equivalent of 500 Japanese yen. The testing approved by Site Command is not under these restrictions. I don't know why that's green. It looks green to me. Looks different. I'm just getting, crazy. Items dispensed by SCP-261 should be reviewed by site health and safety officials before consumption. Failure to do so releases the Foundation from any obligation regarding negative effects. Items deemed dangerous or useful to research will be confiscated by site security with financial composition provided in proportion to money spent. I make a lot of mouth noises whenever I mess up words, because I'm just getting it's like mouth, just word vomit, just getting it all out there. And I can reset, resay. Description. SCP-261 appears to be a large black vending machine with no front glass panel and a small keypad on the right side. SCP-261 was recovered in Yokohama, Japan. SCP-261 was brought to the Foundation's attention after investigation of an urban legend about a magic vending machine that was circulating on the internet. SCP-261 was found in a back alley behind a large shopping center with a handwritten sign saying "out of order" in Japanese taped to it. SCP-261 has no marks or identification of any kind, and no locals remember when or how it came to be in its current location. Internally, SCP-261 appears to be a basic vending machine equipped to vend food and beverage items. After a key was made and the front door opened, no abnormal materials were found, and it was determined that SCP-261 has never actually contained any food or beverage items. The keypad, while connected and operating correctly, does not activate any of the dispensing mechanisms. When money is placed into SCP-261, a 3-digit number is entered on the keypad. SCP-261 will vend a random item. SCP-261 has not accepted any currency other than yen, with rejected currency being deposited. Sorry, I'm an idiot. The S is capitalized, and I figured it was 2 words. Deposited in the coin return slot. It is unknown how these items appear. However, SCP-261 will not operate when the door is open, or when recording devices are placed inside. The number entered on the keypad has no effect on the item vended, nor has any pattern been detected. Items are always some form of snack food, typically have bright attention-grabbing packaging. SCP-261 is capable of operating with no external power supply, but operation in this state will cause unstable vending to occur much more quickly than normal. If SCP-261 is used several times in a short period of time, and or large amounts of money are entered before an item is vended, SCP-261 will start to dispense bizarre items. While still food, their suitability for human consumption is often non-existent. It sounds that sounds a lot like the coffee maker that dispenses any liquid. Zoe, it's 5 minutes to 4 o'clock now. Just about ready. Gent, are you not coming? Oh, Gent, you're not coming? Nah. Fucking Gent. Doesn't suit me. Guys, aren't you forgetting someone? Hi, Carl. We're going to attend the monthly lecture. Monthly lecture? What are you talking about, Stuart? Each month, the Foundation invites someone famous to hold a lecture to share new knowledge and insights pertaining to SCP. For this month's lecture, they invited Dr. Trevor. He holds a high reputation within the Foundation. Interesting. Count me in. Okay, let's go. Or, okay, let's go. Interesting. Count me in. I'll send you the link to the monthly lecture. Just a sec. All right. Boom. I'm in. Dragon. I got dragon. Daniel. Daniel and a dragon. SCP. What's this one? Level 4. I need level 4 clearance to deactivate that. Daniel Trevor, SCP-1672, and I. Do some training, learn about some SCPs. I can stop reading so much. It was a house.
There are many stories in this world. Some are read widely all over the world. Some are hidden in dust and known only by a handful of people. Today I'm going to tell you a story no one else has heard before. A real story of mystery and wonder and adventure. And then you too will become the guardian of this story. The story takes place in a world of long ago. The hero of our story is a little boy. His name is Daniel. One day, out of nowhere, Daniel got a serious case of chickenpox. It made him look like a strawberry. To make sure he didn't spread it to others, Mrs. Page, the principal, had him isolate in an attic. And so, in the attic he lived, all on his own.
Mr. Daniel, while up here in this attic, you'll have plenty of time to practice your penny whistle.
Penny
I
whistle.
hope you practice well and prepare for next month's art festival.
Art festival.
Mrs. Page, the melody is so difficult.
Don't give up, boy. You don't give up before you fight.
Give up after you fight. I'm trying not to talk when they're talking, so it's just a lot of sparse from me.
Daniel was reluctant at first, but he trusted Mrs. Page, and he knew he should listen. And so he practiced the penny whistle.
That's a recorder. That's not a penny whistle. Oh, okay. ASDF space. Okay. I will do really bad at this. ASDF. Don't speed up, please. It's weird holding 4 fingers on the keys like this. Although, I guess that's a lie. Just perfect score.
Suddenly, he heard some strange noises in the corner of the attic.
Huh? Who's there?
Daniel decided to go over and take a look.
It reminds me of, there's another SCP that has to do with dragons. I don't know what it's called. But, where do the dragons go? Oh, I'm cool. I'm actually moving. I thought I was all gonna be in that style of format. Just sitting here, it looks like it would still be on the comic page. It's pretty cool. Nice guitar. Nice shred. Daniel shreds. Cassette player. You know, do some sick rips on the skateboard. Globe. Go around the globe. This is bed. Telescope.
It was a mousetrap.
Oh no.
And there was a red origami paper dragon inside of it.
This is definitely like that SCP that I heard of. I know.
Daniel carefully removed it. It was marvelous and beautiful. The only problem was part of its wing was damaged. But Daniel found a way to repair it.
With tape. Tape fixes everything. And tacks and tack in, put your tack in your wing, staple your wing. No? Okay. Fair enough, Daniel, fair enough. Where is your wing damage? I see scratches here. I'm assuming it's this. Yeah. Did it.
Daniel held the repaired paper dragon high up in the air, imagining that it soared over all the world below.
But how would a paper dragon have enough force to cause the mousetrap to trigger? Even if it
played and played with the paper dragon.
Whee!
Even if it just
Woo!
fell, it wouldn't have
Dragon, soar!
enough weight
in the warm afternoon sun, Daniel had to fight his eyelids just to keep them open.
The dragon's moving on its own.
Could it be?
A dragon,
Or
Daniel?
is this all just a dream?
Yeah, your reality's fake.
The next day, with boredom and loneliness weighing him down, he began to fiddle with the old radio.
Play your whistle.
Our town is located in the plains, where earthquakes are not particularly common. Although there are 17 fault zones around us, they are all inactive.
Pretty cool.
A scrunched up ball of paper rolled over to his feet.
Where did this paper ball come from?
Just as Daniel went to pick it up, the ball suddenly came to life, and it rolled away.
Is it a
Daniel
dragon?
chased after it.
I'm in control. You're done for now, paper ball. Daniel can't catch you, but I'm gonna catch you. I mastered the art of E. Come here, you paper ball. I'm not gonna be chasing you all the whole stream. Come here. Come here. It won't. The button won't pop up. It's like it wants to. I don't even know if it's E. F. E. Click. Maybe I click. It's gotta be E. You're in the corner now. Gotcha
Just
now.
as he was about to seize the rolling paper ball,
It wasn't even rolling.
suddenly, terrible sparks erupted from it.
It's an egg.
Before his very eyes, the paper ball began to grow, bigger and bigger. At that moment, a red figure suddenly appeared. The red figure quickly subdued the paper ball and threw it into a cardboard box. Daniel studied the red figure carefully.
Thanks, dragon friend. Real
It
life
had a
dragon tails.
sticker on its fluttering wing. It was the paper dragon.
I wasn't dreaming. Thank you for saving me.
You're my
Daniel was
friend.
grateful and very happy. He walked closer to the paper dragon, but the paper dragon seemed timid and afraid and backed away.
Understandable.
Just then, Daniel had an idea.
Play you a song on my penny whistle.
He took out his penny whistle and slowly played a tune.
I'm masterful at this. Although I feel like it's gonna get faster. Maybe. Concentration. They slow right down for you. Right there at the end. Give me that perfect score, baby. Yeah, perfect.
The paper dragon enjoyed the sound very much. It began to move along with the rhythm, flipping up and down in the air.
Nothing bad.
Soon the two were playing and dancing, just like old friends.
Forget about the game I'm playing. This paper dragon it's like SCP-999, the orange blob. He's a friendly SCP. Nothing bad will happen for sure.
The paper dragon traced out a beautiful arc in the air, communicating with Daniel in a unique way.
My cherished friend, after many long years, we finally meet again.
That's not a
Tell
good.
me, How has your family been?
That's not a good.
A great thank you for playing that music for me.
It's not a friendly voice.
You know how I love the beautiful rhythm of that instrument.
It's a demon.
But we ought to take precautions, as the room is not stable.
This is a demon.
Do you still remember how the
Is
room
that-
works? You're welcome to visit anytime.
There's blood on the paper.
The piece of paper then changed back into the shape of a paper dragon and flew into the cardboard box. The box closed shut, and a calm silence was restored to the attic.
And there's a good chance
Daniel rushed to find a watercolor pen
that's
and
how.
marked the box with excitement in his fingertips.
There's a good chance that's how a dragon would sound, but that sounds like a demon. Here be dragons.
Over the next few days, the paper dragon came out often to play with Daniel. During this time, Daniel introduced many of his friends to the paper dragon.
Yeah, don't keep the mystical dragon your own secret. Tell people so they can tell people. So the Foundation will know.
My cat's name is Mrs. Carter. Ever since I secretly fed her some fish for dinner, we've been good friends.
Where's Mr. Carter?
That's Duke, Mrs. Jessica's pet. He doesn't like Rainy Day or Mrs. Carter. Only smoked sausages for his taste. And now, we are friends too. My name is Daniel. What's your name?
Daniel.
The paper dragon flapped its wings, as if it didn't understand him.
Daniel, I am a dragon. You must speak dragon. You have to be the dragonborn in order to speak my language.
Well, since you like the sound of the penny whistle so much, why don't I just call you Penny?
Penny.
I'll keep practicing to make it sound better.
That voice fits a penny.
Daniel
For
and
sure.
Penny then played baseball together in the attic.
Let's play cat.
No, Daniel. Don't throw the ball. Don't throw the baseball at the paper dragon. Oh, you're done for now. Oh, you're just always in my field of view. I can't. Okay. You're full power. But catch it. Or playing catch. If we're playing fetch, not catch. If we were playing catch, I would throw it to Penny, and Penny would catch it before it hit the ground. We're playing fetch, not catch. Alright, maybe catch it off the ball and do a little trick. Ooh, oh, yeah, you caught it!
But
Caught it
just
that
as they
time.
were in the middle of enjoying themselves, a violent shaking suddenly rose from the ground.
I threw it at the door. I did not throw it at that window.
The stubborn earthquake is back at it, folks, and it seems even stronger than last time.
At this moment, the box suddenly shot open, and thick clouds of smoke billowed out, followed by several paper balls.
Like a volcano.
Penny attacked the paper balls without a moment's hesitation and promptly threw them back into the box. Penny then flew around in front of Daniel and rushed right back into the box. As the box closed, the earthquake stopped.
Well,
Facing a friend's farewell without a formal goodbye, Daniel felt confused and lost.
my
He
demon
moved
dragon.
the box to the center of the attic. Facing it, he practiced his penny whistle
Ooh.
day in and day out.
Am I gonna play like fire in the through the fire and flames on my penny whistle now?
As the days went by, Daniel's playing became smoother. One day, the box suddenly began to move.
Oh no. Where's Penny? Daniel, to action! Catch that ball!
1, 2, 3, 4. This time there were 4 paper dragons.
So many pennies.
But they weren't alone. Enemies began to jump out of the box too.
Yeah, this is exactly that SCP I was thinking of.
Earthquake! Another earthquake! This time it's reached a magnitude of 5.8!
In that small attic, the 4 paper dragons fought fiercely against the paper balls.
An odd
This
enemy.
time, the paper balls used new tactics. They clumped together into a single monstrous ball of paper. It began to shoot strong bursts of electric sparks at the paper dragons as they flew through the air. As they were hit, the paper dragons fell from the air, one after the other.
No, pennies. Daniel, do something. Don't just stand there.
Seeing the injured paper dragons, Daniel felt very distressed and anxious. Just then, one of the paper dragons painfully started to fly and gathered the remainder of its power. The paper dragon transformed into a great beam of light and dove straight down to pierce through the monstrous paper ball.
This is epic.
And then came another paper dragon.
Combo
The
attack.
monstrous paper ball was blasted to bits, exploding into smaller paper balls. Trembling, they struggled to escape back into the box.
Maybe we should just destroy the box.
The sacrificed paper dragons were reduced to swirling shreds of paper, and a silence pervaded.
My friend.
Peace and tranquility were restored once again to the attic. Daniel saw the remaining 2 paper dragons lying on the floor, badly wounded.
One is Penny.
He rushed to grab some stickers and treated them at once.
I'll save you, Penny. Box. There's a light. I'll say Penny first. I'm playing favoritism. For sure. And Penny number 2.
Suddenly, countless paper dragons began to gush from the box. The 2 wounded paper dragons were repaired and began to fly. Like 2 colored threads, they merged with the other dragons, flying in unison. The dragons moved like a tide, flying freely through the attic.
Penny whistle
Daniel
time.
eagerly took out his penny whistle. He showed all his paper dragon friends the results of his hard work and practice.
I'm a bard. Let me play this song to boost mana regeneration. I hit the wrong key. I hit the wrong key. That was a misclick. It's weird having to have your pinky on the key. A-S-E. Double no. D-S-A. Point reduction. Double no. There was no point reduction. A-S-D. Although I did miss a point. Unfortunately. Space F-A-S. I'm just saying stuff. I hit the wrong note because I'm just messing around. Actually, the notes actually turn into paper planes. I just noticed that. Bravo. Bravo, Daniel. That's some fine penny whistling.
In the sweet melody of his playing, Daniel felt himself enter into the world of dragons.
Okay. I'm sure nothing bad will happen because of this. Oh, you have rabbits here too. Oh, you're not paper anymore. Now you're a real dragon. Penny, you're so big. Or are you Penny? Penny? Penny! Penny? Ow.
The paper dragons merged into a long letter and floated down towards Daniel to tell their story.
After the last war, the fantasy world enjoyed a long spell of peace and stability. But now, the giants have returned.
Jotunheim.
They have launched ferocious attacks, trying to invade your world through the room. We are prepared to launch the final defense. Then we will have to destroy your room. For it is the last remaining entryway into your world. Please believe this farewell will only be temporary.
Temporary.
We will not be apart forever, and we will never forget our eternal mission of protecting you.
Aw. Thank you. You know what? Maybe you're not as scared. Looks can be deceiving. You're a good guy, Penny. Dragon.
At that moment, the paper dragons flew back into the box. Daniel still couldn't fully understand what the paper dragons had meant, but he had a vague feeling in his heart that he may never see his new friends again.
He just said that it's temporary, Daniel. You'll see him again. Have faith. Have faith in your friend.
A few days later, Daniel's chickenpox had fully recovered.
I had chicken.
He
I
could
forgot.
now play the penny whistle very, very well.
I forgot I was sick. That's
But
the whole reason.
the paper dragons never returned.
Oh, it's because I was sick. I gotta get sick again, and then I can see my dragon friends. Book, block, Legos, baseball, the penny whistle goes last. It's the best thing.
Maybe it was time to leave and move on.
Never forget, Daniel.
Earthquake warning! Magnitude 6.2! A massive earthquake is hitting our town! All townspeople, please leave your houses immediately and move to safe open spaces!
Quick, get the penny whistle.
Just then, countless paper dragons shot from the cardboard box. However, it seemed like they were under attack, spinning and falling through the air in
Giants.
confusion.
What's happening?
Daniel quickly grabbed the stickers out from his bag and did his best to heal the injured paper dragons.
I'm a medic. I will heal you. I will heal you? I will heal you. Go to battle. Men! He died. Oh my gosh. I want to heal you, but it won't let me heal you. I healed Penny, and that's it. I'm doing my best. My best isn't really good enough. Green dragon, go back into battle. Every unit counts for something. Blue dragon. Some of them, I guess, must be more injured than the rest, as they are dying. They just keep burning up embers. Who to guess? Paper. That's a lot of paper. The giants.
Paper balls swarmed together and pushed Daniel away, subduing him firmly in the corner.
It's only
He
logical.
couldn't move.
It's only logical to take out the medic.
Suddenly, ominous clouds rose from the box, and a violent lightning flashed through the room. The figure of a giant slowly emerged from the thick clouds, and the entire attic became overwhelmed with its evil aura.
Quick.
The earthquake is growing stronger, now with a magnitude of 7.1! Heaven almighty, are we doomed?
Earth's gonna split in two.
The giant unleashed its power maniacally, The paper dragon struggled against it, with no means of fighting back.
I don't even know which one's Penny anymore. I just assume it's the red one.
At this critical moment, two paper dragons shined brilliantly.
They form.
Together, they heroically crashed their bodies into the giant.
Magical.
Daniel thought the giant had been defeated by the paper dragons.
Oh.
Soon, he found that things would probably not be so simple.
Their efforts were all in vain, Daniel. They're going to need your help in order to defeat the giant.
The giant's figure could still be seen in the thick smoke, looking evil and terrible. The attacks of the paper dragons had had no effect, and the giant had only grown stronger. It fought back with a new ferocity. The paper dragons were simply no match for it.
The earthquake is growing stronger still! The greatest disaster this town has seen in over 100 years! My heavens! Will this nightmare ever end?
No! Penny!
The dragons now all but defeated, Daniel spotted a frail figure in the distance.
Oh, that's right.
It was Penny.
Penny has this
It flew gently in front of Daniel and affectionately rubbed its head against his fingers,
Aww.
as if this whole crisis had never happened. Daniel felt like Penny was trying to tell him something.
We should
but
merge.
he didn't quite understand what.
If we merge, we can beat him.
Penny then left Daniel and soared into the air with a determination in its wings.
Okay, we didn't merge.
Suddenly, the other paper dragons seemed to be summoned. They flew through the air, all together in unison, responding to the call without an ounce of hesitation. At that moment, Penny turned into a great red beam and rushed fast towards the giant. The other dragons followed, shining together like a shooting star. At that moment, Daniel seemed to see a real dragon flying.
No!
Yes.
A huge explosion from the impact drowned out everything else in the attic.
It had to be done, Daniel.
The attic rained down with countless pieces of paper, the leftover scraps of the paper dragons.
Save humanity.
Daniel wanted to collect all of the pieces. He thought he could still fix them.
Let's go, Daniel. Let's save your friends. I'll help you, control you to pick up these scraps of paper. I know you how to do origami. You surprised me, Daniel. I'm missing one? Aha. Ew, this is a puzzle. This is a corner piece. That makes sense. That's a corner piece. Corner piece. Boom. Bam. Pow.
Goodbye, my friend.
No. Touching story. Collected scraps and completed final message.
The nightmare is over. The earthquake has stopped. With God's mercy, our town is safe. We thank you, Lord, for your protection.
A few days later, the art festival was held as scheduled. Daniel attended the show with his penny whistle.
But when it playing an instrument really isn't art. It's music. It's more like a talent show thing.
And now, Daniel Trevor will perform a penny whistle solo of a song titled Fly With Me.
Alright, I want to kill it. I want to kill it. Kill this concert. For my friend, Penny. Not gonna mess up this time. Let's do this. this finger. Shit. Didn't mess up. I didn't miss a note, I mean. I hit it. It was a misclick, but I didn't miss a note, so it's fine. Penny. Memories flowing back. Sad. This one's a little faster than the other ones. I hope YouTube's wrath doesn't flag this for some reason. I don't see why they would. Another achievement. Perfect score. That's not what the achievement was. Scored 5,000 or above in the flute playing game. Look at the dragons. Either they're real or...
And that's how the story ends. Now, you might be wondering, what happened next? Are there still paper dragons in the world? Well, that's a difficult question to answer. But I believe that they are still protecting us somewhere in this world, just like they promised they would, forever, into eternity.
The story becomes reality. Finished SCP-1762. I wish there was a little something more with that. Still a good SCP though. Touching story. Dragons! Soar! What lovely paper dragons. I love them so much. Me too, but what happened to those cute little ones? Awesome, but why were they being contained now? Because they're SCPs. Even if they're friendly. SCP-1762 is now being contained at Reliquary Research Institute, where Dr. Daniel is supervising director. That cardboard box has remained silent. Hey, Daniel from the story. How do you know all this, Gent? I thought you didn't attend the monthly lecture. Got him. Under the direction of Dr. Trevor, Gent spent 2 years researching SCP-1762, so he knows far more than we do. Wow. Hey, I told you all that particular SCP didn't suit me. Oh, come on, Gent. But really, I imagine you tidying up files and piles of cute little fairy books is kind of adorable. Enough already. I'm getting back to work, but I'm going to stress the point again. The particular SCP did not suit me. I have been here for a month now, and I am now entirely adjusted to the job, though the content of my work is Though the content of my work is to simply process archive files, it is work that will never bore me. A few absurd jokes aside, most of the archives are really rather fascinating. I have been having hallucinations lately. Oh, I feel like someone is calling me, a voice low and uncertain. They seem to be trying to communicate with me, but I cannot understand a single word they say. In fact, I had planned on seeing a doctor, but Zoe told me it was the typical rookie syndrome and would clear up in a few days. I certainly hope that's the case. You should probably go see a doctor. Otherwise, there's a good chance you're probably gonna die. I was hoping to get a little more interactive SCP going, but that was still pretty good though. Critically endangered species have been discovered in a Guatemalan sinkhole, one after another. Foundation agents believe it may be related to previous escape SCP-994. What's this one? as Site-19 is facing a shortage of D-Class personnel. According to the Foundation's Experiment Resource Sharing Protocol, Site-105 will temporarily transfer 40 D-Class personnel to Site-19 to support the operation of Site-19 experiments. Scientists at Site-73 have created super material capable of releasing and absorbing extraordinary amounts of energy. The Anomaly Development Department hopes to construct new containment facilities using this super material. Level D fugitive personnel D33921 from Site-17 was recently found in the eastern region of Mexico. The Foundation has dispatched a new MTF to arrest him. It is reported that D33921 had attained all special operations knowledge after drinking the clear water in SCP-769, thus allowing him to break through many obstacles and successfully escape. Pretty cool. Next area. There's more sites. Yesterday, 5 members of the Church of the Broken God forcibly entered Site-06 and armed with rifles engaged in a fierce confrontation with the site's security personnel. 2 hours later, 4 of the armed rioters were killed and the last was wounded and arrested. The purpose of their invasion has not yet disclosed to the public. At present, Site-06 has temporarily upgraded security measures and is considering whether to transfer key containments. Basically, they believe that the SCPs shouldn't be contained. They should be free! Because they have feelings too. No matter how many people they may kill. Artwork by SCP-067 Exhibition can now be found on Site-77. This art exhibition brings together carefully selected SCP-067 creations made between the years 2003 to 2011, including the famous Rizos Makeku impression. The exhibition lasts for 7 days. Fugitive Robot SCP-2040 was found on a farm southeast of San Diego, California, and has been effectively contained by MTF. Pacification and amnestics for witnesses is still going on. According to the assessment, operation or impact of this incident will exceed last year's Cocoon incident. There's more sites. All right. Today, an agent of the Foundation discovered an intact human corpse in the northwestern forest of Yekaterinburg. The corpse contains anomalous properties and was previously contained in a standard type A humanoid containment cell at Site-128. Coded SCP-3170 has, as of now, experts say Site-300-14 haven't provided any explanation as to why SCP-3170 suddenly appeared in the wilderness 730 kilometers outside the city. Recently, a case of SCP-610 Infection has been recorded in the Aomori area of Japan. This is the latest incident of the blood flesh disease since the outbreak in Siberia last summer. Infectious disease expert Misha Winston Taylor believes the spread of SCP-610 infection is linked with terrorist activities amongst the Sarkic sect. Site-CN-82-Alpha in Shanghai, China, plans to transfer SCP-CN-1374 to Site-144. Transfer details are still under negotiation. The original SCP director, Dr. Corina, unexpectedly vanished after the activation event. Details related to this incident have yet to be disclosed. Next area. Man, they just everywhere. Didn't I just do this one? An explosion occurred at Site-300-12 with no casualties yet to be reported. Possibility of an external attack has been ruled out, but it is unknown whether the incident was caused by an SCP. The cause of the explosion is still under investigation. And there's a lot of just like, I don't want to say useless information, but there's a lot of like just, I don't even know this is just 20 minutes before Hurricane Beth was expected expected to hit Port Hedland, Australia, it was suddenly downgraded from Category 3 to Category 1. Experts at the Foundation believe this anomaly is related to the appearance of SCP-2285. Site 45 had attempted to dispatch an MTF team to the area in order to contain SCP-2285, but the operation was blocked by the Ethics Committee. Currently, the question of whether SCP-2285 should be contained remains under discussion and for review. A few days ago, a set of photos returned by NASA's meteorological satellites showed an enormous 600 kilometers long creature emerging from the deep sea region of the southern Indian Ocean. After repeated comparison of the Global Supervision Department of the Foundation confirmed this creature to be SCP-169. As of today, all photos and other visual records have been destroyed by secret agents of Site-84. Next area. All right, we are back at the beginning, I think. Yes. Okay, good. Lots more reading to do. I want to be more than level 1. Let me be more than level 1. All right. SCP number... wait. Restart. Item number. SCP-300. Object class. Safe. SCP containment procedures. SCP-300 is stored in a locked and climate-controlled container at Site. Experimentation on SCP-300 may only be performed with prior written permission from at least one Level 3 senior researcher, and any observations made must be recorded for later analysis. Description: SCP-300 consists of an antique glass perfume bottle, SCP-300-1, containing approximately 2.4 cc's of an unidentified colorless liquid, SCP-300-2. When a single drop of SCP-3002-2 is extracted from SCP-300-1 and the drop is viewed through a standard optical microscope, an animated scene an animated scene becomes visible. While no two drops have shown precisely the same scene, these scenes generally take the form of pastoral or woodland scenes consistent with that of Victorian-era England. So far, attempts to analyze the exact chemical components of SCP-300-2 have inexplicably failed, with spectrometers reporting wildly variant or false data, thus making attempts at replicating it impossible. SCP-300-2 also invariably evaporates within 2 to 8 hours of being drawn outside of SCP-300-1. Despite all attempts at stabilizing the substance or controlling laboratory conditions, SCP-300 was first documented along with redacted after being recovered from the attic of a row home in redacted, UK on 1863, following a raid by agents of the Royal Society for the Security, Containment, and Protection of Anomalous Artifacts. SCP-300 was transferred to SCP Foundation possession on 19. Submit. More archive work to do. I am basically reading from the wiki. Item number: SCP-090. Object class: Keter. Special containment procedures. Artifact is to be held in a secure bunker in the facility at site and constantly monitored by approved Class D personnel. The object's new arrangement is to be imagined every time it shifts. New arrangements are fed into the facility's Class OT supercomputer Division chief is to be notified of all changes in current estimates every half hour. No personnel is to touch SCP-090 except under order AXA security level has been created for monitoring SCP-090. Non-AXA personnel have found in the facility will be terminated. Description: SCP-090 was located and retrieved on April 10th, 19. Prior to retrieval, SCP-090 had been located in a chamber at the nearby cathedral. SCP-090 was then removed. The cathedral was burned, and the 6 monks and the priest were terminated. SCP-090 has been located at site since the retrieval. Object's initial location prior to the cathedral is unrecorded. SCP-090 is a black cubic structure, 20 centimeters by 20 centimeters by 20 centimeters, because it's cubic, made of an unknown ceramic material. Object is classified as indestructible. Following test outline in document 090-B, unattached. Each side is divided into 10,000 individual squares in arrangement similar to a Rubik's Cube, 100 segments per edge, each segment 2 millimeters wide. Each square has part of a design etched into the surface. Etchings glow white. An unknown internal structure causes the realignment of a single row or column, roughly every 2.8 seconds. Vague records of the object's alignments have been kept since 1242 CE, but those kept before 1533 CE, weird spacing, have been lost. Modern technology has allowed the exact alignments to be imagined and recorded, as well as studied. A lot of reading. Segments are divided by a thin white line unless they are aligned correctly, with the square directly adjacent to them. There are 22 correct alignments on the object's surface. Currently, see 25.090.090.04D unattached for complete current object alignment. D-023016-024016-024015 is currently the only alignment of 3 adjacent segments on the surface of SCP-090. B-10023-10024-0999024-0980024 and C-043077-0420076-0420075. I feel like I'm doing a water dragon from Naruto. Are the 4 segment alignments. There is also a 6-segment alignment. See document 090-B for research notes involving alignment effects. Full item compilation has been hypothesized to cause an unparalleled disaster to occur. Appendix, which I feel like I'm saying that wrong. I feel like it should be addendum. All right, like this. I think this should be addendum, not appendix. It's not an appendix. There's no appendix here. Appendix is a body part. That's addendum. AXA security level personnel should see document 090-B. Document 090-A. Dr. Experiment notes. Experiment 0012. Observation is going well. We have managed to develop a system to record and analyze the shifts in the cube almost as quickly as they occur. No correlation between shifts and any world events found yet. Experiment 0048. We observed a 6-segment alignment today on the first side. It was noted and passed without incident. 2 hours later, a research assistant returned from the break room with news that a tsunami had occurred in the Indian Ocean and caused hundreds of thousands of deaths, extensive property damage, No correlation is currently known, but we make note of it. I need a drink of water. A lot of reading. Experiment 0150. After 120th alignment on the fourth side of the cube and 120th accident report in the lab, we are designating the fourth side as local, and will implement safety measures tomorrow. Staff are discouraged from making bets regarding the outcome of alignments. Damn. Experiment 0172. A 6-segment alignment was recorded this morning on the local side. As a safety precaution, site was evacuated. 2 hours later, a containment breach occurred, but resulted in no loss of life due to the evacuation. Object determined to predict events, not cause them. First side designated as global. Upgrade to Euclid status requested. Experiment 0240. We stepped up our experiments today by attempting to modify the cube itself. When D-class personnel attempted to make a shift, SCP-090 immediately created a 10-segment alignment of its own accord near the top left corner of the local side. Exactly 2 hours later, SCP- broke containment and data expunged. Agents and were also lost during the incident. Recommended forced shift testing of SCP-090 postponed. Upgrade to Keter status approved, as SCP-090 is obviously capable of causing events of its own accord. Object may be sentient, which would fall in class with Euclid. Euclid means sentient. Keter means that it can break containment when it's really hard to contain. It'll break containment whenever it wants to, really. Another one. I was hoping I could move on to the next SCP. Next playtime. Then I can have some breaks. Alright. Item number SCP-898. Object class safe. Special containment procedures. Information pertaining to the creation and application of SCP-898 is restricted to Foundation personnel with Level 3 clearance or higher. Experimentation with SCP-898 may only be conducted with the approval of a majority of the Overseer Council. Description: SCP-898 is a memetic disorder specifically created by Foundation researchers for the purpose of serving as a defense mechanism against other memetic or mind-affecting attacks. Its development was undertaken as part of Operation Azure Skies in 1992. The objective of Azure Skies was to design and employ a variety of devices to protect Foundation personnel in the field from supernatural threats that conventional technologies were not sufficient to guard against. SCP-898 specifically was created over the course of 3 years of study and experimentation, taking information from analyses of already known memetic SCPs to drive a Gestalt research and development program. The SCP-898 project was overseen by Dr. Grinko during its run, until its official cancellation on December 22, 1995. The conclusion of Dr. Grinko and his subordinates researched was that since any memetic compulsion by definition involves the inspiration of an idea in the target's mind, the most obvious defense mechanism was another type of inspiration, preferably one that would create a more powerful compulsion and override the first meme. To that end, Grinko proposed that a simple biological motivated catalyst might be the solution. According to the theory he developed, and when a subject's mind that had already been infected by SCP-898 detected a potential memetic invasion, SCP-898 would automatically stimulate the subjective's sympathetic ganglion to flood the subject system with adrenaline and provoke a fight or flight response. The subject would then dismiss the invading meme in the process of either initiating an attack or in fleeing from the meme's effective range. The method for detecting invading memes revolved around tracking sudden changes in the subject's limbic system, a common trend Grinko and his team had observed among memetic viruses known to the Foundation was that nearly all of them stimulated an unusually high amount of activity in the orbitofrontal cortex, and so SCP-898 was designed to activate in response to this stimulation, or if the subject became consciously aware of a memetic attack, which would frequently start off orbitofrontal cortex activity, as well known. There's no known there. I don't know why I said that. As well. In order to ensure that SCP-898 would provide adequate protection against all types of memes. Adequate protection. Grinko opted to form the core of his counter meme around all 5 senses. SCP-898 at its completion would include auditory, visual, olfactory, tactile, and taste-based elements. Addendum 1/17/1995. After the inception is completed, a Class A amnestic must be administered in order to prevent looping, auto-activation, and related phenomena. See Incident Reports 898-14 through 898-20. Dr. Grinko. Refer to documents, data expunged for more details. No tasks. Thank you. Back to my friends. Carl! There's no exclamation point, but I like to think that he was like, Carl! I'm here, Director Aru. Director Aru. There is a temporary archive that needs to be sorted. The others are in the field, so you'll have to take over. Temporary archive? Am I qualified enough? Alright, leave it to me. Confidence. Bosses love confidence. This mission is an emergency, Carl. It is beyond your current level. Well, promotion. Give me that promotion. Level 2. Let's go. But your recent performance has proven that you have the ability to accomplish it. You can count on me, boss. Remember, stay sane and always in awe. All right, get to it then. Level 2. Oh, files. SCP-239, object class, Euclid. And I don't have data. I'm assuming this is going to put me in the game. I just want to synapse. Let's just go. Let's go. Game time. Spooky time. Let's play some scary games. Witch plan. That's witch like a witch. Like, hee witch.
D6744. Please provide your identification code according to the mission letter. 4 and 20 blackbirds.
420.
Tell me, Doc, when was the last time this rag on my head was washed?
D6744. According to the 7th edition of the Security Regulation Amendment, you must first provide your identification code. Otherwise, you will be executed.
Alright. 4 and 20 blackbirds baked in a pie. You're a real fan of these formalities. Everything's got to be right by the book with you.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Oh, God.
I was really focused.
Mike Donald, conscious consciousness intrusion expert, former leader of MTF UP2, codename Spider. Now,
Spider.
level D personnel,
Oh.
number 6744.
Enough with these damn formalities. Just what the hell you want me to do?
D6744, do you know about the Witch Plan?
Hee.
I've heard the name, that's all.
The plan is under the direct command of O5. Every last detail of the plan is protected by the strictest confidential terms.
So what?
D6744, what you're about to witness is top secret information of the Foundation.
The hell is going on?
A few hours ago, something went wrong with the Witch Plan experiment. The energy of the human anomaly, SCP-239, is out of control and has begun diffusing outward, disintegrating everything it touches.
You guys seriously never cease to amaze me.
SCP-239 is now a ticking time bomb. She could go off at any moment. D6744, I need you to enter the consciousness of SCP-239 to stop this bomb from exploding.
The neural key is fully charged and ready to enter
Hold
the
on,
target
wait, I'm not
consciousness
following you.
space.
Just-
Begin the program.
Consciousness
what's
begins to
happening?
link. Start with
D6744,
5,
we don't
damn it,
have
just
much time
hold
left.
it!
3,
Fuck, wait!
2,
Wait,
and
wait!
size.
Who cares? We're going into the mind of a killer. Well, I don't know if she's a killer. Creepy voices or internal darkness? Definitely going for the creepy voices. The creepy voices could scare me at any moment if I go into the eternal darkness. Might as well go towards the light and get scared in the light. What's this say? Camus. Camus, or is it Samoka? Samak. Mahuham. I don't know. Whoa! Over there. How would you say? F you. Yeah, right back at you. Running. Trains. Choo-choo. Oh, okay. No trains. What's this globe thing? Okay, oh. Rocking horse. Maybe I don't want to... Is this more train? I don't care. It's darkness over there. Rocking horse. Yeah, rocking horse has never hurt anyone. Oh, that's really rocking. Really rocking on that horse. I can't see anything.
D6744, can you hear me?
Son of a bitch! Fuck you!
The situation is urgent. If you were still the way you used to be, you would have done the same.
Just gonna go. Oh, okay. Yeah, that works.
Hello there?
Hey, girl. How you doing? You angry?
Hey, wait!
No, wait.
D6744, what did you see?
Kate.
A little girl, but she ran away when she saw me.
Not
That
Kate.
little girl is SCP-239. What else have you discovered?
Sorry. I'm sorry. Help me.
The girl's consciousness is severely damaged. That probably explains her total loss of energy control.
Then how should we proceed?
I just like reality. No, reality bending. I thought maybe. Buzzle. No.
I'll have to enter her preconscious. If there's a solution to this, it's gonna be in there.
Good. D6744, you really are the right person for this mission.
Damn straight.
D6744, I must remind you, SCP-239 is no ordinary girl. She is uniquely dangerous. Do not forget.
Yeah, I got it. I'm dangerous too, don't forget.
Yeah. Yeah, I used to be MTF, so something happened in my past, and it's creepy.
Anxiety, close pain, lust. Ladybug, time clock. Summer,
Don't trust no kids. Fuck them kids.
pride, turkey, eagle, 16. Eternal blood, science. Zeus, rainstorm, whisper.
Oh hey, I'm sure you're not gonna chase me later.
Activate
Package to V. Valley. Foundation.
Sleep, stone green, touch, move, anxiety, close pain, lust.
It's very foreshadowing.
Summer, birth, movie, snake, cry, turkey, eagle, 60.
Turkey, eagle. Oh. I knew it.
Holy mother of...
I didn't even do anything about your sermon. I was running. I don't know why that hit me. I'm running faster than you. This is very evil within. This chase scene is very evil within. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. Oh, I'm not dead. I'm not dead. It was a split decision and I chose wrong. And somehow I didn't die. Now there's two of them. Surprised I have health. Okay, the light's not on there. Okay, oh, the light's on here either. Ah! When attacked by an unsourced... Yeah, tell me something I don't know. He was faster than me. There's nothing I can do about it. It's like there's an infinite run, but he's faster than me. I just won't go left. Or right, I mean. And then maybe I'm supposed to get hit. Because he's gaining distance. I'll just go straight this time. It'll be wrong. Oh wait, I go past him. No, I can't. How would you know without dying? There's no way you can do a perfect run. There's no hints. You know, the hint I thought was right was that the light was on. The yellow light was down the yellow light down the other way. So it's just die and retry. Remember the path on death. And I can't get hit because he eventually does catch up. And I need that free hit to keep running. Oh, there's electric. That wasn't there before. Alright, the yellow light. That's my answer. Alright, there's the yellow light. Sweet. Now we got a yellow light. This is what was leading me here. Link all fragments in correct order. Lines cannot intersect, I mean. I know these puzzles. Oh! So just like this. Right here. No? Lines cannot intersect. Fragments may only be linked once. Oh. Reset then. Reset. Okay. How would you... Huh. And they can only be linked once. There's 3 here. Can't intersect. Okay. Why can't I click this one? Oh, I gotcha. Yeah. Oh wait, what? Why am I drawing? Oh, huh. Confused. Oh, I just have to follow the.
I'm Dr. Sears.
Gotcha.
We are now conducting ability control test number 125 of SCP-239. Okay, let us begin. First, set voltage strength to 30 kilovolts. Power on. SCP-239. Move the target object to the designated location.
Okay.
Ability
Oh,
control
I'll come back to
test
this.
number 125 has failed.
The voltage intensity must be insufficient. I'll need a new test site, along with new equipment that can handle a greater voltage load.
She must have picked that up. I missed it. She must have picked up one of those weights.
So tired. Sleep. Let me sleep. Just a while.
Maybe. We'll see. That's cool. Very prey. That's cool.
Bird's Nest calling D6744. Do you copy?
Copy.
The energy of SCP-239 is still diffusing outward. What's your situation?
Situation's more complicated than I thought. I'm gonna need more time.
Be quick about it.
I got it. Quit rushing me.
There's 3 more. Yeah, there's 3 more doors after this one. Okay, let's go look. ARB Potential Development Plan. Experimental Subject, SCP-239. Experimental Site, SCP-239's Containment Room. Experimental Period, 48 months, August 1st, 2000, through July 31st, 2004. Director Sean Pierce. Experimental Objective. To activate the target's higher-level reality distortion capabilities, while ensuring that external forces can be directly intervened with and manipulated. Expected result, level 3 reality distortion. Experimental method. Conduct in-depth research and testing on the following hypothesis. High voltage stimuli encourage alpha brainwave divergence. Divergence. To induce the formation of a reality distortion field. The actual observed effects of reality distortion force under various voltages will be tracked and recorded, and the correlation curve graph between them will be established. The experiment shall use pulse voltage stimulation as the primary method, with a pulse voltage range of 100 volts through 30,000 volts. Description. During the experiment, 2002271-2-075 SCP-239's reality distortion capabilities have been deemed qualified when receiving a stimulus involving the following words: rainstorm, butterfly, fan. With this observation in mind, future experiments shall continue to employ these words to further test correlation amongst related speech sounds, impulse voltage, and ARB development. Main devices: ARB-I, I think it's an I, pulse, altering, voltage room, SS radiation feedback device, devices related to telekill headgear, results unqualified, notes, project to be transferred to lab number 355 in order to initiate ARB pressurization experiments, 30,000 volts to 250,000 volts. Alright, one more door. We're going to do one more door for the night. And we'll pick up this SCP some other night.
Have you heard?
Heard what?
O5 is displeased with the slow progress of Dr. Pierce's experiments. They've appointed a new director to take over the project.
You sure it's not just a rumor? Today's morning session was chaired by Dr. Pierce.
It's true. Trust me. If I'm being honest, I don't really like Dr. Pierce. Something about him, just gives me the creeps.
He's coming. Stop.
Perception. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm... Oh. I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna go look at that door. I know it's probably a trap, but I'm curious. I am curious by the electrified door. Notice for visiting. Fax to Sean Pierce from Personnel Department, SCP Foundation. Fax dash page 1. Telephone dash date December 28, 2003. Notice checkmarked for review, comment, reply, refuse, urgent, checkmark. Dr. Violet Tatao, senior researcher of Site 1711, will visit your office at 9:50 a.m. today. Reason for visit, personnel transfer. Please be advised. Alright, let's go check out that door. Probably a trap, jump scare, don't know. I'm scared. Oh. Nothing to be scared about. Okay. Hey, your eyes. Oh, it's the upstairs of here. Where's employee card? Anything here? No. Alright, let's reset the parts. That door just closed behind me. That is terrifying. Link all fragment. Ah, we are now. Show me the way. Oh, wise one. I probably could do it myself without hints, but...
How are the preparations for the experiment coming along?
Equipment's been checked. Everything is ready.
Good. Anything to be aware of?
Sam went to the counseling room after yesterday's experiment.
Give him an injection of amnestic agent, and let Arthur take his place.
Arthur Morgan? I have a plan, Dr. Pierce. Sean's employee card. Name, Sean Pierce. Department, Site 17 Development Team. Position, Director of SCP-239 Research Group. Employee ID, Site 17-0349. Wait, what was that? Sorry, my nose is so itchy. Wait, there was something... Maybe it was just... It was... Oh, I just had it perfectly flat. The way I had it, I was holding it. It looked like it was a zip. The metal thing looked like a zipper. A photo. A group photo of Team Black Honey Badger, September 22, 1996. I saw that photo in the Tragic Kings... Or the Hanged King's Tragedy. Couldn't pick it up there. It's weird. Site 17. Oh, so itchy. Site 17, room number 35, Sector 3, December 7th, 2003. To say that I am displeased with the experiment results would be a gross understatement. Each day, we seem to step on the critical point of success only to never cross the line. It is a never-ending cycle of anger, frustration, exasperation, and excitement. 1,000 mixed emotions swirl within me to the point where I can no longer distinguish one from another. But to give up now is not an option. I know that much. The successful conclusion of the experiment must be seen through to the end. With failure comes experience, and I know now where the main problem lies. The maximum safe voltage permitted by the Foundation is still too low. I still need to find a way to increase the limit. Resistance agency, free will, rest assured nothing will stand up to the power of extreme voltage. So, is she the crazy Volt Man? Is it just gonna be creepy in here? This is a blackboard. Oh, this is glass. Why is it so dark in there? Freaky. Okay. Test record from Dr. Sean Pierce's assistant. Phase ARB pressurization experiment. Site lab number 355. Date experiment 2003-May 31st, 2004. Pulse voltage range 30,000 volts to 250,000 volts. Additional stimulation result. Visual 30 to 150 kilovolts. Fail, fail, fail. Auditory 30 to 150 kilovolts. Fail, fail, fail. Visual, auditory, fail, fail, succeed. We succeeded with auditory. Can I go through here? No. What's the point of coming in here? Is there a point? Is this gonna scare me? No. Ah. Switch on.
Try again. Set voltage strength to 250 kilovolts.
Dr. Pierce, the heart rate of SCP-239 has now exceeded 160. Her physiological indicators are quickly approaching their limit. Perhaps we should consider pausing for a while.
Continue. Pressurize. Set to 250 kilovolts. Go. Now.
I like the signal.
SCP-239. Pay close attention to my instructions. Crush that car in front of you.
He has telekinetic powers.
What's the meaning of this?
Oh.
Sean Pierce.
Violet.
Long time, Sean. What's it been? 7 years?
I've got no time to play catch-up with you. Not a great first impression you're leaving either. Barging into my lab and interfering with my experiments. According to Foundation security regulations, I could have you detained, you know.
Still the same old temper. You haven't changed one bit, Sean. Well, if you want to talk business, then let's talk business. You should have a look at this first.
This is... No.
What could it be?
This is O5's mandate.
Ooh, you're in
Effective
trouble.
Immediately. Which plan and all SCP-239 experiments will be led by me.
No, that's... No! This is a mistake! It's not possible!
Don't take it personal, Sean. The simple fact is that the development of SCP-239 is moving too slow. They want a more ambitious approach. A new process, if you will.
A new process? What new process? Just what do you know about process? Please, Violet, enlighten me.
Sean, let us end our bickering with this. Victory comes to those who fight, and to those who last.
Got you. Let's go look. That one. Mandate of the Foundation. Administration Department of Site-17, SCP Foundation. The O5 Council of the Foundation has entrusted Dr. Violet Tao Tao as the new principal investigator of the SCP-239 project, replacing Dr. Sean Pierce. The authority of this position shall include the transfer of personnel within the project, the formulation of the project development method, the signing of documents, and handling of matters pertaining to research activities. This authorization order shall be recognized, effective immediately. 05- December 28th, 2003. This is a... yes. Let's just we'll throw this on here. Next door ready. That'll be it.
Bird's Nest, do you copy?
Copy, loud and clear.
Just what exactly is which plan?
That's not your concern. Focus on the mission at hand. Stop the spread of energy diffusion released by SCP-239, and do it quick.
Yeah, sure.
There's 2 left. Alright, what is behind the blue door? Next time on SCP Secret Files, stream of Drillbit Jake. That was dumb. But yeah, fun game. Can't wait to play again. Definitely a lot of reading to do. And if you haven't done it yet, be sure to follow me here on Twitch. Subscribe to my YouTube channel to see any streams you may have missed live here and past streams on my channel. And one other thing I was going to say. Oh, and if you want, click the link on my Twitch page and you can come and join my Discord channel. A lot of fun stuff there. Me and the other members of my crew, my team, eventually, one day, hopefully. When we get some more followers and subscribers, I'll be able to make a Twitch name. Our Twitch name will be Beta Milk, and that is the name of our Discord server. So come down and join us if you want. Until then, I will be streaming again Thursday. Don't miss it. 10 to 12, same time. On the stream schedule on the end screen, it'll say that I stream Monday and Thursday. But that is wrong. I don't actually have a mandatory stream schedule. I try to stream regularly on Thursday. I do try to keep that one true. But the time is more important than the day for now. I will set up a more refined day-to-day schedule in the future. But for now, it's just time is 10 to 12. So yeah. Well, this has been I already said that. I repeat myself quite a bit on the end screen stream. I will catch you all next time. This has been Drillbit Jake, signing off.